Thanks for being here. I'm going to ask you both the same question to apply to your agencies, DEA and U.S. Marshal's Office. How many fill-in-the-blank U.S. Marshal's personnel, DEA personnel, have been assigned additional immigration enforcement work or reassigned entirely to immigration enforcement since the start of this year? Mr. Marquetos?
Yes, Senator, thank you for that question. We have seen, or at least I have seen within the purview of my supervision over the agency's investigative functions, that we have utilized and leveraged our investigative resources towards assisting our DHS partners with immigration enforcement efforts. I want to make it abundantly clear, though, the number one priority as...
Can you give me a number? How many? We hear it's 1,000. Is it 1,000?
As far as agents of the U.S. Marshal Service, I believe it was in the low 200s, sir.
Out of a total U.S. Marshal Service complement of what number?
Yes, sir.
How many total?
It was 200, around 200, sir.
How many total number of employees in Marshal Service?
Oh, a total number of employees, I think we're sitting approximately 4,000 operational employees to date.
So would you say 5% of your personnel have been reassigned to Homeland Security or immigration enforcement?
Sir, I wouldn't necessarily say reassign, but supporting DHS efforts.
Okay, let's go to DEA. What's your number?
Senator, I can speak to just for the Washington Division Office, which is the office that I'm the special agent in charge of.
Okay. How many total employees going into the year?
Into what city? Because I cover 2 states in the district, sir.
You define,
Okay.
please.
So DC Nova area, here in the capital area, approximately 7 agents. Baltimore and parts of Maryland, approximately 5 to 7 agents. Agents in Richmond, approximately 2. Norfolk, approximately 1. Roanoke, approximately 1.
Add them
Winchester,
up,
approximately
give me a
1.
number. This is a simple question.
I
How many
understand.
employees, how many went to immigration?
Approximately 20.
Out of how many total?
Out of my entire division, I have approximately 150 special agents, but I also have I have a very robust task force officer program. I have over 180 task force officers. So when my agents are asked to support, because that, again, we're in a support role, our federal partners, we go support, and then my task force officers continue the drug investigations until my agents return to assist.
So approximately 5% of the Marshal Service and 10% of your offices were diverted into immigration work.
10% seems a little bit high if you count my task force officers.
Well, you said 20 out of 180. I'm trying to get you to tell me some numbers, but I'm going to stick with those. So has this had any impact on the question of drug prosecutions in this last year?
No, sir, at all, because, again, I have a robust task force officer program, and those 180 task force officers maintain my Title VIII
Reuters story, September 29th, 2025. The number of people charged with breaking federal drug laws dropped to the lowest in decades this year after the Trump administration ordered enforcement agencies to focus on deporting immigrants. A Reuters review of nearly 2 million federal court records found. So far this year, about 10% fewer people have been prosecuted for drug violations compared to the same period of 2024. Court records show a drop of about 1,200 cases and the slowest rate since at least the late 1990s. So there is a natural concern that this so-called big and beautiful mass deportation is diverting resources that could be used for stopping drug trafficking and crimes. And they go on to say, the pullback was more dramatic for the types of conspiracy and money laundering cases often used to pursue high-level traffickers. The number of people charged with money laundering dropped by 24% this year. So we're paying a price for the great, beautiful mass deportation, despite the fact that 70% of the people who have been stopped by the Office of Homeland Security and accused of drug crimes and, of immigration violations, 70% of them have no criminal record. Would you like to comment on that?
Senator, I appreciate your question, and I did read that article in question. I just saw it yesterday morning. We at the DEA and in the Washington Division, we arrest. We don't have any say in charging, and we don't always take our cases into federal court. A lot of times we take them into state and local courts as well. So again, if you have any questions about charging as well as the reduction of charges, I would refer you to my partners at the United States Attorney's
You
Office.
listen to this hearing, if you listen to this hearing, I could come back and say, you're soft on crime. You're soft on crime. You're not prosecuting as many cases of drug violators as, even under the awesome responsibility of Joseph Biden. You're not keeping up with that standard. Take it away.
Thank you, Ranking Member.